In the quiet town of Willowville, where the birds sang sweetly each morning, there lived a cheerful boy named Leo. Leo had a head full of curls and a heart full of dreams. He loved to draw, and he spent his afternoons in the attic, surrounded by crayons, colored pencils, and doodle papers. One sunny afternoon, as the golden light danced through the dusty windows, Leo stumbled across a mysterious box tucked away in a corner. Inside was an ordinary-looking paintbrush. Leo picked it up with curiosity, not knowing that it was no ordinary brush. It was an invisible paintbrush with magical powers. Excitedly, Leo decided to test it out. He gave it a twirl and painted a picture of a flower in the air. To his amazement, a beautiful flower sprung up right in front of him. Its petals were vibrant, and it smelled like fresh morning dew. Eager to try more, he painted a butterfly and, laughing, watched it flutter around the room, its wings shimmering in the sunlight. The next morning, Leo bounded outside and painted a garden full of colorful flowers on the old, gray fence at the park. The flowers burst into life, dazzling everyone who passed by. Leo's excitement grew, and he decided to paint a playful dog to be his companion. The dog appeared beside him, wagging its tail happily, and they ran off to adventures together. One evening, as the sky blushed pink, Leo painted a magnificent rainbow across the sky. The townsfolk gathered to admire the wonderful sight, their faces glowing with joy. Leo loved bringing happiness with his magical paintbrush, but he wanted to share it with others too. So, he painted colorful kites that floated high above, weaving through the clouds. Then, on a rainy day, Leo saw his friend Lily sitting on a bench, her eyes looking sad. With a gentle smile, he painted an invisible smile on her face. A warm glow spread through Lily's cheeks as her lips curled into a real smile, filled with joy. Realizing the true power of his paintbrush, Leo began spreading not just colors and shapes, but kindness and laughter. He painted hopscotch paths on the sidewalks for little children to play on, and vivid stars in the sky for the dreamers to wish upon. When the snow fell, he painted mittens and scarves wrapped around the townsfolk to keep them warm. Leo painted stories on the walls of the school and music notes that seemed to dance in the air during choir practice. Church bells that chimed with more cheer, neighbors who smiled more often. It seemed like everything he touched turned brighter. But soon Leo realized something important. The most beautiful art was not what could be painted with special brushes. The invisible paintbrush became a part of him. Its magic taught him about friendship, empathy, and how a small act of kindness could change the world. He tucked the brush away, knowing that sharing love needed no magic brush, just a willing heart. Years passed, and Leo grew up to become a beloved artist, and his stories of the invisible paintbrush were told all around. His favorite, it was said, was painting smiles on the saddest faces. For Leo, the ultimate masterpiece was the happiness he saw in others, a timeless painting drawn with invisible strokes of kindness, able to brighten even the cloudiest day.